Well, good morning. It's Fabric Queen Tarot here. Bear with me because we're posting videos every day, but the problem is sometimes they're taking, sometimes they're not. We're playing catch up here, but you know what? Stay tuned because when you get the message, it's exactly at that point in time when you need to get the message. It is for the collective, so only take what resonates with you. But I am seeing Mercury here, so I feel like there's some awareness you're going to be receiving today, and I'm hearing have faith. Some of this you're going to have to be realistic about here. But I feel like there's some insights here, okay, to kind of, help you understand because what it is that you're about to become aware of here, this insight here is going to give you that understanding as to why it overall happened in the first place. I'm also hearing resources to maintain. So I feel like within this situation, you're about on the verge here of picking up, learning something here that there's something quite not taken care of that you need to take care of and maintain. Now, there is going to be a lot of thoughts with regards to this, though, and I feel like periodically you have those hidden tendencies, right? Um, Rather than following through or maybe just kind of peeking around the corner, wondering and looking and searching as to what's coming next, and yet not being focused on the here and the now here. There is some concern, I will tell you that, with regards to the wisdom, okay, you're about to obtain here. But there's the practicality of this whole situation here, and I feel like there's a lot of words, many words overall you're going to be able to use to describe this. But here's the other part. It can seem a little bit overwhelming, right? Sometimes when we start getting that insight with regards to our own wisdom and we start becoming aware of certain things, that can alter our overall faith, can it? Yeah. And yet, within the situation, if you start focusing or looking for it somewhere else, what happens? You delay the inevitable, right? So I'm hearing, don't be looking for this. I feel like you've got to wait, okay, before you can take that next step or to clearly understand, because I feel like in the end, you will understand. But the thing of it is, there's that process. It's kind of like the universe is only going to give you so much right now, and then eventually you're going to get a little bit more here. Now, understand this is what's going to help you, okay, become very, very productive. But here is the other part. I feel like to some extent here, those hidden tendencies, you might be seeing a gate, you might be seeing a door, maybe trying to peek around, okay, get a sneak peek, okay, get some more insight here. And yet, as you're sitting there patiently waiting, okay, waiting for information, downloads, synchronicities come in, your eyebrows could get a little bit raised, okay, kind of like, well, where's spirit? Why am I not receiving anything right now? Okay, how come I'm not getting anything right now? A download or message here, and yet I feel like they're shooting it off. Okay, message after message periodically when you're open, when you're available, when you're ready for it here, and yet you could feel a little bit of a struggle within you. Okay, a struggle. Maybe you're struggling with communication. Maybe you're struggling with another individual here. And boy, I'll tell you what, with regards to this, we're going to get you some clarity because there is some limits that are going to be imposed here. Okay. What did I tell you? Important parts here. Important parts to the overall puzzle. Okay. The puzzle, in essence, you're putting together. This puzzle with regards to you, your story here. All right. Being open, being able to understand here because Crystal of Clarity is also coming out. So, knowing this here, there is something here with regards to your path that's going to be illuminated, okay? And it is bringing along with it clarity, okay? This here is going to be illuminated to you so that you're able to have this newfound understanding with regards to what's going on within your life. It's going to help you become a little bit more content, a little bit more at ease, but able to put everything together here because there is going to be some changes, all right? Major changes. Eight of Pentacles coming out here too, and when I see this, I feel like for some of you, you've been doing that same job over and over and over again. Others of you, you feel like overall within the situation, you know what? This is a repeating cycle. It just keeps happening and happening to you here. And yet, some of you might be getting a little bit bored, okay? Because guess what? It's the same thing every single day, okay? No different than what some of you say, you know what? I keep manifesting. I keep waiting. They keep saying, oh, this one's coming. Oh, that one's coming. This is going to show up. That's going to happen. And it never does. How come it happens for everybody else, but it doesn't happen for me? I'm going to tell you, it's all in divine timing, okay? And some of you think, you know what? Maybe I'm just overall not qualified for this, okay? Maybe I'm not cut out for this, okay? Nothing's happening. I don't see anything changing. And a lot of it has to do with your patience, your level of patience. I'm hearing be patient, okay? It's hard, it's difficult, okay? Because we want everything right now, don't we? We want it right now. We don't want to have to wait. But this here, yeah, you need patience. Five of Swords here in the reverse for you. And understand there is going to be a peaceful resolution with this whole situation. For some of you, you might be making or creating an overall compromise here, being willing to compromise with somebody or something here. Also, I feel like this is going to end an overall struggle. Maybe something you've been struggling with. Understand, you're going to get that insight. It's coming in here. And yet it's going to end that overall conflict. But here's the problem right here, Four of Pentacles. You've been holding too tightly to something, hanging on too tightly to one certain belief, one certain object, one certain person here. And this is creating issues, right? It's here today and it could be gone tomorrow. And you're squeezing the life out of it. It's draining you. And yet, some of these could be overall deep-seated issues, okay? Some of it could be with things, in essence, you're hanging on to so tightly because, you know what? You want to control the issue. You don't want nothing bad to happen. If you figure if you hang on to it, you've got total control over it, then guess what? Nothing is going to go wrong. Well, sadly mistaken. Something will go wrong here. I see you guys budgeting, okay? Trying to budget your time, budget your money here, and you're hanging on so tightly. I'm hearing loosen that grip here, all right? Because if you don't, it will be gone tomorrow. Those of you hoarding money, get out there, spend a little bit of that money. Those of you spending money lavishly, okay? I'm hearing pull back the reins, okay? Hang on to that money a little bit tighter here because things are going to be coming. There's your beep and confirmation. Seven of Wands in reverse here. Some of you feel like giving up here, throwing in the towel, saying it's never going to happen to me. It's never going to happen with regards to a relationship. My significant said one is never coming. My soulmate, my soul link, my soul tie. Others of you here, nothing's ever going to change, so I might as well throw up the towel now because guess what? Okay, and surrender because it's not going to change. And I'm hearing, don't you dare. Stand your ground. Learn to stand in your ground. Stand in your power here because it will change very, very soon here. A lot of you are going to be taking that leap of faith here, okay? You're going to be called to take a leap of faith with regards to something here, and that's going to create that brand new beginning for you here. And that means overall something has to come to an end, okay? Something within your life has to come to an end because it needs to make room for this brand new beginning coming in for you. And yet right now you might have a lack of commitment, okay? A lack of desire, a lack of belief here within this situation here. And yet for some of you, this might be an overall breakdown, an overall collapse you might experience here because something here's got to come. Okay, it's got to come to a close here, most importantly. Some of you might be dealing with somebody who's backstabbing, bitching behind your back here, and yet you're having that inability to cope with it. You don't know what to do from here on out, and yet some of you might feel like you failed, okay? Like, guess what, okay? You didn't do it right, all right? Somewhere along the lines you went wrong and you're looking for answers. What can I do now to fix this problem? Understand within the situation, it was inevitable. It was going to end regardless. There's nothing you could have done, nothing you could have overall said to prevent this from happening. It literally is going to happen. That's just the way it is. It was fated to happen. Seven of Cups here. Some of you actually, what you're not realizing and you're about to realize here is you have so many options, so many opportunities around you. You just have to pick and choose. Some of you are picking and choosing right as I speak here. But the thing of it is, some of you are thinking this is just an illusion, okay? You're feeding my overall Delulu here, okay? For my God's sakes, would you quit feeling my overall Delulu here? Because I think I'm going batshit crazy here. I feel like overall within this situation here, things are not as they seem here. Nobody's feeding your Delulu, okay? And in essence, this is not an illusion here. This is reality. This is the crazy thing that we call life here. Believe it or not. And yet, others of you are procrastinating. You're dragging your feet because you know what? You know you've got to do something, but you're not doing it, right? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. In fact, some of you are not doing it because you're giving the excuse you don't have enough money, okay? You don't have the opportunities, okay? You don't have any other options here. And yet you feel like you don't have financial control here within the situation and that you lost out, you missed out, everything passed you by. It did not pass you by. I'm going to tell you right now, it did not pass you by. What is meant for you will present itself, okay? It will be presented to you. And let me tell you, you have to see it as an opportunity and an option. When I look at the Strength card here, I am hearing most significantly, you are about to be tested with regards to this whole situation here. Okay, and some of you are going to have to pull on that inner strength of yours in order to make it through this overall test, per se, that you're going to be placed with. Some of you will overcome this. Some of you are going to sit in your overall self-doubt, okay? And yet others of you, I feel like, you know what? You can find that compassion within you to overall be an influence to others, okay? Most importantly, an influence to yourself here when you change this up here. When I look at the Nine of Wands here in the reverse here, I will tell you, some of you are going to refuse to compromise. You'll find others trying to refuse and compromise with you. You're going to find people a little bit rigid, okay? Even yourself for that much. But here's the thing. I feel like you're also feeling like, you know what, you're the last person standing. You're the one standing there holding the wand, and there's no help. There's nobody around here. You don't realize how resilient you truly are until you've been tested, honestly. And it's there and then when it comes out, your resilience shines and shows. I'm also seeing the Foresight card here with the Three of Wands here, and I feel like what you don't realize here is what it is that you might be planning to embark upon, what it is you might be designing an overall plan here, whether this is travel, starting a new business, meeting somebody new, moving in with somebody here. You're making plans and you're going to be moving forward here. You seriously are. But with the Seven of Swords in reverse here, get ready because there will be a confession coming in. Somebody's going to be turning over a new leaf, okay? They're going to be doing this all because of you. Something you said, something you did, something overall here you carry with inside yourself. So get ready. But you're going to have to trust your intuition here with regards to this, okay? Overall, listen to that inner voice here because you're going to know whether or not this person's being true to form here and whether or not, you know what, there isn't more coming yet to be revealed, okay? Because if they're him-hawing around here, understand there's still some stuff here yet you're not aware of and you're about to be aware of. It's those intricate parts and the pieces of that puzzle you're going to be able to put everything together here. With the Wheel of Fortune, though, in the reverse here for you today, I'll tell you what, this could create a little upheaval within you. It could also create a lack of control, feeling like you don't have any control. You can't control the issue. You can't control the job. You can't control the individuals within your life here. And this is going to be like an unwelcoming change you're about to experience. Now, knowing this, okay, knowing what it's going to cause in the upfront here, right, overall, keep this in mind here, okay? Knowing it's coming in unwelcomed, I'm hearing welcome it. Do the opposite. Break the cycle, break the chain here. Okay, look at this from a different perspective. As much as what you don't like it, as nasty as what it might feel, you know what? Change is inevitable, isn't it? Okay, so what I'm hearing is go along with it. All right, just go along with it. Look at it as something positive here. Because truly and honestly, 666, this is going to bring some great blessings. You might not be able to see it right away, but you will once you get into it. You might be seeing that great blessings for quite a while, actually. In fact, I'm hearing It's coming in to stay, okay? It's not going anywhere, all right? But you've got to be able to accept those blessings as they are. You really do here. Because, boy, some of you are in for a big break, 1515. And for others of you, this is going to be a wish come true here. Take it as it resonates here because this could play a major part within your career, your relationships, your family, your home, all right? Anything and everything that is connected in your overall energy. So that's what I've got for you here today. And if you're looking for a private session, okay, drop me an email. Okay, you can find it in my profile there. Drop me an email, set up a private session with me. I'd be happy to work with you. And with that, I'll be talking to you later.